Guten Tag, mes amis. Wie geht's? C'est moi, Dieter. Dieter. Dieter's laughing. He's also got Benetton cream on his nose. But okay, what's all the fuss about, Dieter? And why are you celebrating? You've been working out so hard, and why are you saying fuck it to your workout regimen by drinking a couple of beers? Well, I'll tell you why. Okay, I'm not big into golf, but I said before I like sports. Okay, and I know Americans love sports and golf, and I've never seen this happen ever before. And I was dissing on professional women's sports, and for good reason. I'll tell you why. Okay, any of my American friends, okay, and my English friends and my Australian friends, okay. Last time a Canadian golfer won the Canadian Open, right, which is our national championship, was in 1954, 2 years before Dieter was born. All right, so that's 69 years ago. Interesting number. Yeah, cheers to that. So Nick Taylor, who was born in Winnipeg, my neck of the woods, and now lives in Abbotsford, BC, came back from Thursday. He barely made the cut. He was 125th, and he was really depressed. His wife gave him a pep talk. They play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? And they take the top, something like 74, 78 after Thursday, after Friday, so that only the top 70 some are in the last 2 days, right? Is that 72 holes? Well, anyway, 18 times 4, right? Do the math. Anyway, my friend Gary, whose ranch I go to, we're friends. He's my best friend's son. So we're going to have a pool party. This is why I have to be pool ready in 2 weeks. But anyway, he worked on a golf course for years, and he was kind of one of the pros at that golf course. So we talk about golf sometimes. Anyway, make a long story short, Nick Taylor came from 125th, and he set a course record. I think it was either on Sunday, the day one, or the day before. I forget, because I didn't follow the whole thing, because I was doing other stuff, so I taped it. He set a course record 63 on a par 72, so what's that? 9 under or something? Pretty good. Birdie every other hole. Anyway, you couldn't write this, okay? And it could only happen in Canada. So on the last hole, Tommy Fleetwood was two ties him, so they have a 4-hole playoff. And he sinks. He could probably never do it again in his life. He sinks a 72-foot, 6-inch putt. You have to see it, my American friends. You Google it. Google Canadian Open finish, okay? And then all hell breaks loose. One of his best friends, Adam Hadron, another Canadian golfer, runs spraying a bottle of Dom Perignon champagne and gets tackled just like the guy by a black security guard, like he's an NFL linebacker. And I watch four American sports shows, because I am boycotting Canadian television until Canadians smarten up and get rid of all this stupid woke crap. And that's a story for another day, but I'm sick of it. I've had it up to here. Can't stand it. I'm ashamed to be a Canadian right now. But anyway, I wasn't ashamed about this. So anyway, now probably in another country, even in the US, golf would be suing like, no, had one just, you have to watch the video, okay? So Taylor sinks a 72-foot, 6-inch putt on the 4th overtime hole to win the $1.6 million, which isn't nothing to shake a stick at or shake a beer at, nice of me. And one of his good buddies, Canadian, rushes with a huge magnum of champagne and gets tackled by a security guard. You couldn't have scripted better or shot it better. Some very good on-the-spot photography there, so check it out. And this is why. See, Dieter doesn't need to take 4 Valiums and drink 24 beers to watch men's sports. He doesn't even need to drink a beer. He just has to be watching at the right time. Bitte sei mir, haben Sie einen gutes Tag. Happy plucking or stroking, if you're into that thing, eh? Meanwhile, I think I'll have a beer. And call it a day. A day.